Hey mate, how you doing? I want to ask you a quick but important question. Do you ever feel like you're still a boy inside, even though on the outside you're a grown man? Like you've got the body of an adult, but inside you feel like a teenager who never quite grew up? If you can relate to that feeling, this video is for you. Today we're going deep. We're going to talk about something a lot of men struggle with but don't often admit: the man-child syndrome, also known as Peter Pan syndrome. I'll explain what it is, how it forms, how it can destroy your potential, your relationships, and your sense of self, and most importantly, how you can overcome it. By the way, just the fact that you're watching this means you're already doing something most won't. You're facing it. You're choosing growth, and I respect that. What is the man-child? So, let's start with the basics. A man-child is a man who hasn't fully grown up emotionally, mentally, or even spiritually. He may be 30, 40, or even older, but the way he shows up in the world looks more like a teenager than an adult. He avoids responsibility. He struggles with commitment. He fears the weight of life. He wants pleasure without challenge. And deep down, there's often a constant anxiety or sense that something is missing, but he can't name it. The core of this problem is not laziness or weakness. It's fear, a deep fear of life itself, fear of emotional pain, fear of responsibility, fear of facing the unknown. Now the big question: why does this happen? The truth is, many of us were never initiated into manhood. In traditional societies, boys were taken through rites of passage. Around the age of 13 or 14, they'd be tested, they'd be challenged, they'd be guided by men, elders, mentors, fathers, who helped them cross the bridge from boy to man. But in today's world, that rarely happens. We grow up with absent fathers, sometimes physically, often emotionally. Many dads are too busy, too passive, or just not there. And when the father is absent, what often happens? The mother becomes overprotective. She tries to fill both roles, and while her love is valuable, it can become suffocating. This creates emotional dependency. It keeps a boy emotionally stuck, afraid of the world, and longing for comfort over challenge. Without that initiation into manhood, we don't develop the tools to face life. So we retreat, we avoid, we numb. That's the root of Peter Pan syndrome. 5 signs you might be a man-child. Let's get specific. How do you know if this is showing up in your life? 1. Compulsive sexual behavior. This might look like constantly chasing new sexual partners or a compulsive relationship to porn or masturbation. You're not really looking for intimacy. You're looking for comfort, escape, a sense of safety. Deep down, this stems from a subconscious desire to feel safe, like how you might have felt with your mother. You're not looking for a woman. You're looking for the womb. What to do? You've got to cut the emotional umbilical cord. Start becoming emotionally independent. Start seeking real connection, not just comfort. You can't commit to anything you've got a million ideas, business ventures, creative projects, gym routines, but you never finish them. Why? Because finishing something means you have to go through the chaos, the pain, the unknown. You like the dopamine hit at the start, but you avoid the depth that comes with real commitment. What to do? Pick one thing that truly matters. See it through. No matter how messy or difficult it gets, stay with it. Completion builds maturity. You struggle with constant anxiety. This one's huge. When you're afraid of life, that fear builds up in the body and shows up as anxiety. It's like your nervous system is always on edge, expecting danger. What to do? Stop resisting anxiety. Stop trying to run from it. Instead, face it, sit with it, feel it. Often, the treasure you're looking for in life is hidden in the place you fear the most. Avoiding responsibility, the man-child avoids anything that feels like a burden. Relationships, jobs, long-term plans. He clings to a false idea of freedom, thinking that freedom means never having to commit. But true freedom comes from devotion, not avoidance. What to do? Get clear on your values. Pick one thing that matters: a partner, a mission, a goal, and fully commit to it. That's how you step into real power. Dishonesty and image management. Children lie to protect themselves, and many men still do this. They lie to appear stronger, more confident, more successful than they really are. But this only keeps you stuck. It blocks real connection. What to do? Start noticing your lies. The little ones too. Practice telling the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Let go of the image. Embrace who you really are, mess and all. That's the beginning of real manhood. It's not your fault. but it is your responsibility now. Maybe you're sitting there thinking, damn, I'm ticking all the boxes. Is something wrong with me? Listen, this isn't about blame. The world doesn't train us to be strong, grounded men. In fact, it often shames us for trying. So if you're struggling with this, it's not your fault. But, and this is key, it is your responsibility to change. Nobody's going to do it for you. There's no savior coming. No father figure is magically going to appear and guide you. You are the one you've been waiting for. This isn't about becoming perfect. It's about becoming honest, courageous, grounded. It's about facing life instead of running from it. So, how do you break free from the man-child pattern? Here's a simple framework to get started. Awareness. Start noticing your behaviors. Where are you avoiding? Escaping? Lying? Responsibility. Own your choices. Stop blaming the past or other people. This is your life now. Commitment. Pick something important and commit to it fully. Connection. Surround yourself with other men who are also on the path of growth. Brotherhood matters. Truth, tell it, even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. You don't have to stay stuck. You can become the man you were always meant to be. Strong, honest, reliable, courageous. Not a perfect man, but a real one. And look, if this video helped you, do me a favor. Hit that like button, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe. Because I'm committed to helping you grow. You got this, mate. The boy seeks comfort. The man seeks truth. And only by seeking truth does the man find real freedom.